So, did Harry really make Meghan do this? Seriously? No way. What are Meghan and Harry best at? Leave your answer in the comments below. But we all know it playing the victim. They always manage to turn the situation around, making themselves seem like the victim, so there's no forcing going on here. Honestly, it's hard to imagine Harry forcing Meghan to do anything. If anything, Harry is wrapped around Meghan's little finger. What's truly ironic about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry is how they claim to want privacy. They say they want to live away from the media, out of the spotlight, away from those always chasing them for a photo. And we all get that Harry might genuinely want that after everything he's been through, as he's shared with us over the years. But let's be real, Meghan Markle loves the spotlight. She's always on the lookout for the perfect shot, making sure the photographer captures her just right. She even checks the photos on her phone to make sure everything is flawless. The photographers she works with are more than happy to touch up any stray hairs, wrinkles, or little imperfections before the images hit the media worldwide. While it might look like she's caught off guard, Meghan is the one making sure everything is picture perfect before it goes public. It's clear what's going on here. And of course, there's one golden rule Meghan sticks to making sure she gets the kind of media attention she truly craves. An interesting point is how Meghan Markle can always ensure massive media coverage with just one move. Many people know that her fashion choices often miss the mark, but it seems she's found someone who can refine her style while she was on a recent tour of Colombia, for example. Suddenly, her pants aren't too long and her outfits seem to fit better than before. Maybe she's finally paying attention to the critiques. Yet, there's one thing she always does to make sure everything is covered, and I'll explain. As we all know, Meghan has a collection of valuable jewelry and precious stones that were gifted to her by the late. Meghan never misses a chance to wear something that once belonged to the stunning Princess Diana, Prince Harry's mother. Whether it's a bracelet, watch, or earrings, Meghan makes sure they're highlighted on important occasions. The media picks up on all these details, which is where things start to get even more intriguing. Everyone knows what Meghan is wearing, the name of the shirt, the shoes, the trousers. It's all part of a bigger marketing strategy. This ensures that the brands she wears get plenty of free publicity. According to an insider, Meghan is so keen on referencing Princess Diana and wearing her jewelry because it makes people think, oh, it's a tribute. This is why Meghan is so eager for this to happen. According to her, and supposedly it's because Prince Harry really appreciates seeing his mother's name still mentioned alongside hers on major media outlets. Meghan is happy to wear something in memory of Diana, even though she never met her, had no interest in the royal family, and didn't really know much about it except, it seems, for Princess Diana. As long as Diana's name is mentioned with hers, Meghan appears content, and she's especially pleased to wear anything in Diana's memory. The oddness of this situation is pretty clear. So, if you're wondering why Meghan suddenly showcases Diana's jewelry, her media team claims it's not about seeking the spotlight, it's because she's a private person who doesn't want attention. On the other hand, it seems Prince Harry is more than happy to see his mother's name reflected positively. But many believe it was a mistake for Harry not to heed Prince William's advice to take things slower with Meghan. He didn't listen to his grandfather either. Prince William really tried to help Harry see reason when it came to Meghan, but Harry wouldn't listen. Some think Harry married Meghan because she used the oldest trick in the book. His family tried to warn him, but Harry's been spoiled since his mother passed away, so why would he listen to anyone? It's unfortunate, and now he's in a tough spot. Many wish they had broken up, believing Meghan pursued Harry too aggressively. At Harry's friend's wedding in Jamaica, there were whispers about Meghan and Harry. People were curious what happened to the baby Meghan was supposedly pregnant with before they got married. No one has ever seen a living child, just Photoshop pictures or lifelike dolls. It's something to think about. I found that giving advice to someone about who they're dating usually backfires. They tend to get defensive and do the opposite. You have to wonder if no one had said anything to Harry about Meghan, would he have figured out on his own that she wasn't the right match? I read that William told Harry not to confuse lust with love. Harry was in love, but Meghan wasn't young, she was in her middle age. The window for having children with her was small, which added pressure to the situation. Harry felt a strong urge to marry and have kids because of his age. If he had met a younger woman in her 20s, he probably wouldn't have rushed into it. In my opinion, Princess Diana would have disliked Meghan and never allowed the wedding. Meghan wouldn't have been able to use Harry's issues with his mother to manipulate him into thinking she was like Diana. Diana wouldn't have thought much of Meghan. While Meghan tries to mimic Diana by calling the paparazzi, telling lies, and constantly changing outfits, there's one thing she can't replicate: Diana's genuine good deeds for the people. Meghan doesn't have the same desire to work for others. Despite her own struggles, Diana truly wanted to help people feel less lonely and unloved, because she knew that pain firsthand, having experienced her mother leaving and not receiving the warmth and love she needed as a child. Diana just wanted to spread love and encourage others to do the same. What Diana did for AIDS patients and leprosy patients in India changed how people saw and treated them almost overnight. I was a kid, but I remember when AIDS first started and how terrified everyone was. Cops, EMTs, nurses, and even doctors often refused to treat AIDS patients. Funeral homes wouldn't accept their bodies. We didn't have a lockdown like with COVID, but the fear of AIDS was even greater than the fear of COVID. Diana was a strong supporter of the monarchy and wanted Prince William to succeed, hoping Harry would always be by his side. When you look back at old clips, you see the brothers saying they'll always be together, talking every day, and being able to discuss anything. It's strange now, considering how close they seemed. Harry used to say he could go to William for anything. If that were true, he would have shared his feelings about the unfairness he now claims to feel the small things like the bigger room extra sausage. And so on that didn't seem to bother him before. I don't think so. It seems like someone put those thoughts into Harry's head, making him believe things weren't fair, just so they could get more out of him. Diana would have seen right through that. I doubt Diana and Meghan would have gotten along, and Meghan wouldn't have been able to manipulate Harry the way she has. Frankly, Meghan is the worst thing Harry brought into the royal family. Together, they've drained all the goodwill that once existed between them and the royal family, leaving nothing behind. They never had good intentions, they've taken everything they could. Even if Harry divorced Meghan, his family could never fully trust him again. He's been incredibly harsh towards them. But honestly, I don't think Harry would ever divorce Meghan because he wouldn't want to prove his brother right. Lady C even said Harry should run and take his children with him, not her children, because as we know, she can't have any. Her dad mentioned that she had a hysterectomy at age 28, so Harry should consider leaving with his children. It will take time to mend the damage done to his family, but healing is possible. He might never regain his public standing like Andrew, but he could find peace and ensure his children are safe. Trust is a big issue. He still can't be trusted with private family conversations. Meghan will never achieve what she wants. She'll never be like Princess Catherine or Princess Diana. She's always copying someone else and doesn't have an original thought, except for negative ones. Meghan will never be on the same level as Princess Catherine or Princess Diana. Without Harry, she would be nothing. Harry is just a worn-out old shoe now. Meghan also seems to lack any sense of fashion, which is surprising given her wealth. It's frustrating that, despite having money, she never seems to have her clothes tailored properly. She always ends up with baggy armholes, tight bust lines, misplaced waistlace lines, and dresses or pants that are the wrong length. Meghan buys expensive clothes but doesn't understand that they need tailoring for a perfect fit. Princess Catherine gets it right. Her clothes always lie smooth with no wrinkles or pulling, and they move with her while keeping their shape. When you see how badly Meghan dresses, it's clear she has no sense of style. It's also troubling that they visit poor countries and seem to exploit them. It makes you question Harry's true military service beyond the constant PR. From what I've heard, he was lazy and insubordinate to his officers. Meghan's obsession with copying Diana's outfits is just creepy. Meghan and Harry both seem quite problematic. Are you satisfied with my analysis in this video? Please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.